it's exciting for me to actually hear some of your newer stuff, and it's fun to get a chance to actually see the progression of like the last couple of years. So for you, what do you think you feel has changed besides the fact that you've been really unsuccessful with bass players?
Not being as afraid to write in Hindi.
Oh.
I used to be very afraid to write in Hindi.
Why?
Because the fear of being wrong.
Oh.
I told this, I mentioned this through Liam earlier on, that I wanted to like write about it, and then Echo, that was the first Hindi song that I wrote, and then I shared with a couple of people. And they were like, yaar, ekdam jal wali feeling aa rahi hai. I was like, "Arey, kya bol diya tune?"
You're like, best compliment
Exactly. And then like over time, I was like, I'm not going to like sit in my room with my acoustic in the quiet of like the morning thinking about what I want to write. Whatever comes, whatever the first word comes, whether it's in English or Hindi, I'm going to follow that thought and see where it leads me.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it ends up being stemming from your own expression of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so what was the thing that you were particularly afraid of? Because I'm surprised that you're afraid of writing in Hindi.
Just not having a strong command over language. And I've been...
Oh.
It's weird because it comes so easily when I sit down with my journal and a pen.
Yeah.
It just flows very easily. Like all the learning in school, like writing in Hindi in school.
Yeah.
It just flows.
And so this is the strange thing. Regardless of your command of the language, writing lyrics is like a whole, like being a good lyricist is an absolutely different skill. And I know a lot of musicians who struggle with writing lyrics, because you're always just like, it's that like giant bin of like scrumpled up paper that ends up being like, oh, this is not right. Especially when you're trying to articulate whatever's in your brain and your heart out into your music, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
For me, it wasn't about lyricism, like the semantics of it. Because when I write something, it's from a visual standpoint. It's like if we take 3 sentences, how we can create a series of compelling images. And that probably comes because I'm a trained visual artist.
Oh, yeah, because graphic design,
exactly.
And you also teach it, right?
I also teach it. So that's like the creation part, it's fine for me. Like it just flows. It was just a mental block and a fear of like, what if it's wrong? What if people disapprove? That's it.
Really?
That's it. Yeah, that's what it was. And once I got over it, like I've been writing more music in Hindi ever since. And I've been enjoying
really
it.
Good.